Welcome back, everybody, to episode 16, right?
Episode 16
of the Movie ReBrew podcast. I'm your host, Keegan Holland. With me is my co-host, Mike Jennison.
Hello.
With us this week, we have Kendrick Lamar, Die Hard, Ryan, Douglas, Dougie, Doug, McDermott.
Pleasure to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. This week we were doing Marvel's The Black Panther and drinking another Rhinegeist beer. Yay.
For whatever reason.
Panther.
It keeps coming back.
You know why we're doing this one? Because the beer's called Panther. Has anyone had this?
No.
I have not.
It is a chocolate lager.
Porter.
Chocolate porter.
They're what, 1 for $4?
Yeah. The only thing good is Andromeda that we've had so far.
Yeah.
We've had everything else besides, what's our double IPA, Ryan?
Knowledge?
Yeah, we haven't had Knowledge yet, but Truth's not good.
You don't like Truth?
Oh, we should do Knowledge for our prediction podcast.
Just knock them out.
Yeah.
I thought Truth was alright. Just an average
I don't
IPA.
like
It's the most standard IPA in the world.
No, I mean...
And then we had Cougar.
No.
We had another one. We had Andromeda, Truth, and Dad.
Yeah. Dad's
Is that the
terrible.
Christmas ale?
Yeah, not great. But the cans are sexy. This is actually probably the worst. Oh, we also had Experimental A-Hole, or J-Hole.
J-Hole.
Which wasn't good.
Had a taste of asshole.
Actually, I think I actually liked J-Hole. I don't think you did.
No.
I'm sure Ross will call me out on if I contradicted myself there. So,
no cups, so it's a pure can here.
tastes very much like a chocolate porter.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Does it, though?
Yeah, I think so.
We had the...
It seems lighter than a porter.
Okay. A little lighter.
I'm not getting it.
It is pretty light. 5.8.
Yeah. I should run through it.
I'm going to read the back.
This malty yet sneakily smooth, robust porter simmers with tones of milk chocolate, carob, the fuck is that, and light molasses. Panther is a svelty creature of the night, a midnight malt whisperer. Sure.
So a robust porter is a type of beer then? Like the robust is like...
They had me at milk chocolate, and the carob...
Robust is capitalized.
The carob got me out.
What is carob?
You know what a carob is? A carob is a...
As he reads off his laptop.
St. John's beard or locust bean. From
Oh.
a locust tree.
Oh.
A flowering evergreen shrub or tree in the pea family.
This isn't really a porter.
I'm liking it.
It's
I'm
like-
not
I
a
like
big
it.
porter guy.
It's like a Bud Light.
Yeah,
It's like super light.
It is
smooth.
super light.
It's very smooth.
This is I don't like porters really. They fill me up like no other.
We'll get your final thoughts once you finish that bad boy. But first, let's get to the news.
I don't know why I'm so upset.
Good evening. I'm Will McAvoy.
I'm Evan Baxter, and here's what's making news.
Good evening. I'm Ron Burgundy, and this is what's happening in your world tonight.
All right, I only have one thing in news, and Mike, you'll take over. The Incredibles 2 teaser kind of trailer thing dropped on Wednesday for the Olympics. Either of you watch it?
I saw it, I think.
You didn't watch it, Mike.
I don't want to watch this trailer.
Okay, I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
Thoughts, Doug?
I didn't really like it that much. I don't know. It didn't get me that excited for it.
Well, I'm pumped for it just on principle.
Well, right.
But, yeah, it's more the same. The exact same look. Do you want to know the premise or no? No, you don't? Okay, fine.
He doesn't want to know anything about it.
I like the premise. I mean, they have to do something new, and they waited, 14 years now to do it? So clearly they have a story. And yeah, I'm...
Okay, what's the damn premise?
So, Bob Odenkirk's like some sly businessman. Okay. He wants to get the supers back. And so Elastigirl goes back into the field, and Mr. Incredible is back at home with Jack. And he's clearly losing his mind because he can't be out there fighting and stuff. So it's going to be him at home losing his mind slowly.
Don't love it.
I don't know. I'm probably not explaining it well, but
We'll see.
I thought it looked good.
I'm sure you're fine.
Yeah.
I'm sure Brad Bird's got something.
Yeah. I mean, they took this long, so he probably has to, right?
You'd think. You'd hope.
Yeah. All right, Mike. News over to you now.
All right. Call Me By Your Name house for sale for $2.7 million.
I think if you all pitch in, you got a chance here.
That'd be awesome. You were talking about how sweet that house is.
It's amazing, yeah.
Luca Guadagnino.
Oh, absolutely not. Try it again.
I don't want to.
Guadagnino.
He says he actually might buy it.
Oh,
Says he absolutely loves that house. And he says even if he doesn't buy it, he owns that house. Which is a pretty ballsy thing to say.
Wow.
But yeah, if I had $2.7 million, I'd think about it. I don't.
It would be the first thing on my list. We'd probably buy that house. I was watching Can This Movie Win Best Picture? And they were talking about this. And they said if this movie isn't set in this house, it's probably not even nominated.
It has to be that location.
So good. It's gorgeous.
It's a dream world.
Yes, it
it's
is.
a fairy tale. The 3 Billboards protests, they originally did it in London for the building that fell down, that burned down. And then they did it for after the shooting in Florida. Thought that was pretty cool. What the hell's going on?
Yeah, I mean, those billboards are cool looking, and I like that they're bringing it into the real world. Yeah,
It's a fun protest.
yeah, it is.
Surprised it took that long, actually, but took 2 months.
2 months, yeah.
But yeah, I think it's helping its chances for Best Picture too, because now people are like, oh, it's a good cause for whatever reason, based off that. But we'll get more into that tomorrow.
And by tomorrow, you mean next week?
Next week's podcast. We're recording it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Jordan Peele's next project won't be about race, but still will be a genre film.
And it's starting to film this year.
Yeah, he's currently working the screenplay, and it'll start filming this summer.
I'm excited just because it's him.
Sure, it'll be good. I'm happy that. I don't know if I'm happy it's not race, but I'm happy that he's like trying to do something a little different. Mm-hmm. Doesn't want to trap himself in a box. Did you actually hear? I meant to bring. What's wrong?
No, my body's falling for it.
I meant to bring this up last pod. We were talking about Get Out, but did you hear about the original ending he wanted to have?
They shot it.
Yeah.
I thought that's where it was going when we were in the theater.
What happens in that ending?
So the police come, and it's not Rodney. It's just the police, and he gets pinned for all the murders.
And then Ronnie visits him in jail.
Yeah.
Like 6 months later.
And that's it?
But Jordan Peele's like, the world's depressing enough. I'm not going to do that to people. So
I think he reshot the ending, right?
Yeah.
I personally would have liked the ending. The other ending so much better. The ending he originally shot.
I don't know. Dude, that's just such a downer.
Yeah, it would have been dope.
Originally,
the name was also Get Out of This House. Thank God he changed that.
Thank God he changed it. No, I was just so relieved in the theater when it wasn't that. Because I think everyone
I like the ending
expecting,
a lot. Yeah.
It needed to be that.
You know me.
I'm
down in gloom. I walk under a dark cloud.
Down in gloom with a Black Mirror.
Yeah, that's fine.
You're a fucking fish. Flopping all over the place.
Whatever. I pick and choose my spots. Stranger Things season 3 is going to start filming in April. This season will only have 8 episodes and will be shorter than the last season, which had 9. And he says he may jump ahead a couple years with the characters.
The brothers are going to jump ahead?
Yeah.
How much was season 1? Was it 10?
8.
8, 9, 8?
8, 9, 8.
8's better. Shorter's always better.
We didn't need...
Except for Game of Thrones.
We didn't need episode 7 last...
Terrible. We didn't need season 2, in my opinion. I liked it. I don't think it was...
We don't need season 3.
I don't think we need 3. But maybe they'll surprise us again.
If season 1 they might drop that and it's done, like, oh. But season 2 is still... The payoff is worth it.
Doug, have you watched Stranger Things?
I have not. I haven't checked it out yet.
Unbelievable. Are you still chugging along on Game of Thrones?
I finished Game of Thrones. Took 3 years.
Oh my god.
Finally got it done.
You're Mr. What? Watched a season?
I would watch. Well, I watched 2 seasons. Stopped for a year and a half. And then I'm like, all right, I don't remember what happened, so I just rewatched the first 2 seasons.
My god.
And then I just slowly tackled the last 5 seasons after that.
Yeah. Wait, a year and a half is like what we normally wait for another season.
Right.
I don't think you need to rewatch.
Well, yeah, but there was.
Forget.
Yeah, I forgot like some of the basic aspects that I just wanted to go over again.
You read the books, right? You started to read the books?
Yeah. Which one you want? Still in the first one. I'm like 300 pages in.
You wait a year and a half and then restart again?
I did that.
It's been like a month since I read it. So
I've restarted book 2 like 4 times.
You haven't got through book 2?
I've gotten through they're encyclopedias.
Right.
They're so tough.
Yeah.
I'm on like 600 of 2, and there's like 1,000 pages, but I haven't read in like 4 months, so I need to go back again and fucking restart.
Do you have all 5?
I have all 5, yeah.
I just got the 5th one.
I have the first 3 on audiobook, which helps a lot. Because I would just listen to a couple chapters before bed, but they're 30-minute chapters, so I'd fall asleep eventually, so I'd have to go back. But audiobooks helped a ton. As Mike stares blankly at me. I cannot believe you haven't started watching that show.
I know everything happens, so there's no point in watching it now.
You spoiled the entire season 7 for me.
Way to go, asshole.
I was drunk, I made a funny incest joke.
And you just spoiled it for the 7 listeners we have this episode.
No one got that reference. Maybe they did.
Go ahead.
I'm sure they did.
Just push on.
I had something I want to add. No one cares, though. Martin Scorsese is going to create a Roman Empire TV show. It's going to start with young Julius Caesar just taking control of the empire and then it expanding. And he says he wants multiple seasons.
Isn't that what Rome did already on HBO? Like the Game of Thrones before Game of Thrones? I think it's really good, but there's budgetary reasons that they had to cancel it. I mean, I wish it was Holy Roman Empire, because Scorsese is a failed Catholic and he always works a little religion in there when he can. I think that'd be more interesting because I feel like the best channel for this would probably be HBO, and HBO's already done it.
There's no TV, there's no network behind it yet, I don't think.
All
but
right.
I'm excited for this actually.
Did either of you watch
It's a good time
Vinyl
period.
on
No,
HBO?
I did not.
No.
I think he's behind that.
He was.
I don't know. Not great. I only watched like a couple episodes.
I guess
the
this
first episode's like an hour and 45 minutes. I was like, nah.
That's brutal.
Bullshit.
That's tough.
Well, that's the problem with Scorsese.
It's just so
Is he
long
just
all the
packs it
time.
on.
Yeah.
But no, I'm excited for this. Will I watch it? Maybe. I guess this is a passion project for him. He's been like dreaming about doing a TV show about Rome forever, and now all of a sudden you can get away with doing a TV show about Rome. His partner in this, he says that he heard Scorsese talk about Rome to a Rome historian in Latin for like 5 hours.
Wow.
So I guess he's a huge nerd when it comes to Roman history.
That's kind of sick.
Yeah.
I'm back on board, baby. Let's go.
And I guess he says that he's never seen Julius Caesar portrayed as a young person, so he really wants to show that.
That was sick. Like, why is that driving anyone to see a young Julius Caesar?
I'm kind of interested.
Are you though?
This could be good as
It
Game
could
of
be
Thrones.
sick, yeah.
Whatever.
How about you watch Game of Thrones first before you cast judgment?
Yeah, I don't think I really like it that much, though. Do you think I'd like it that much?
I
It's
think you
so
would.
good. Yeah.
Do you think I really like it that
Yes,
much?
Yeah,
No?
I think you would.
Maybe.
Everyone does, dude.
Yeah.
I think it jumped the shark when Ed Sheeran came on.
It was by far the worst scene in the show, but he's in there for like 5 minutes.
Oh my god.
I'm starting that. Hashtag Ed Sheeran jump shark.
Jump the shark. Yeah, whatever.
You guys know the story behind Jump the Shark?
Yeah.
Fonzie jumped the shark, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Happy
throw.
Days?
Yeah, season 5 of Happy Days. It's not season 5. I just made that up.
I think you're right, actually.
It's Happy Days.
It's Happy Days,
Some
yeah.
point during that. Yep. And The Irishman, Martin Scorsese's new movie with De Niro, Pesci, and Godfather. And Pacino.
Pacino. My god, those eyes.
I couldn't think of... Okay, whatever. The Irishman's budget's going over $140 million.
Holy shit.
Apparently, it's way more expensive than Scorsese thought to de-age all those guys.
Yeah.
But
They're
thank
all like
God
90 years old.
Thank God it's with Netflix, and they have deep pockets.
I don't understand how they have that deep a pocket, though. Like, they just paid one guy $300 million to write a couple like series. They paid like some woman like $100 million to make a movie. They're just throwing so much money at people. They gotta be running out.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, they gotta be in so much debt.
I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's that profitable. I guess it is, but
Not when you're having like these bigger projects. Like, there's so much dumb stuff on Netflix
yeah.
that they make, like The Ranch,
Yeah.
which Evan was watching the other day. I walked in, I'm like, no, just turn it off. It's like, it's actually really bad.
My buddy Brett Zimmerman, huge That 70 Show fan, watched the first episode and had to turn it off
It's so
immediately.
bad.
Because it's horrendous.
It's awful.
It's just like one-liners left and right that just
and
suck.
yeah. Like, if you take away the laugh track, it'd probably be funnier. Just miss joke after miss joke.
That's all I got for the news.
Oh, I have another thing of news. Alex Garland is very disappointed. We talked about this last week, that Annihilation is going to be on Netflix for most people.
Oh, so
He says it should be seen on a big screen, and he's pissed that Netflix has it. I mean, that sucks because it's out of his control. He has no say where they sell it to.
it's still in China and
Canada and America.
But yeah, I mean, I understand why he's bummed.
Yeah.
I told you I watched Mudbound on a TV and it was so dark. Mm-hmm. It wasn't as good, and it got nominated for best cinematography. So it was a stunning shot movie by Rachel Morrison, who did Black Panther. Did you know that?
Yeah, I saw that.
She also did Fruitvale Station with him. Did she do
cool.
Creed too? She did not.
Should not. Yeah, I got nothing else to add news-wise. Get to the beer?
Yeah, I'll get to the beer.
Michaels, are you okay?
It's just beer.
What kind of beer?
I'd like a keg of beer, please.
Hey, Johnny, how about a beer, huh?
Better when I'm drunk.
I like it a lot.
It's fine. I'm not the biggest chocolate porter guy.
Yeah.
Neither am I, but I think it's better than the average one.
It is better than the average one. I
I think it's different than the average one. Like, a lot of the shit they did was just like the average red ale, the average IPA, but this is like, you could drink like 25 of it. It's ridiculous. You could drink like, 6 of these like pretty easily.
I'm about ready to have another one.
Yeah, whereas like porter,
you can have
like,
another one.
You can have 1.5 and you feel like you just ate like 6 burritos.
It's
it just
a different.
fills you up.
It's a different take on the traditional porter. I'd agree with that. It's
I'm
better than
saying-
most. Not a big porter guy though, so I would not buy this in a 6-pack.
Is this their ugliest can?
I was gonna say this is
pretty,
their
it's still
ugliest.
a pretty can though.
It's black and silver.
You know why?
It's for Black Panther.
Maybe, I don't know.
I have no idea.
Yeah, it's not a great can, but
Probably our best name with movie tie-in.
I know, pretty good. They literally could have called this Black Panther, and it would have worked. But, you know, trademarks and
Yeah.
copyrights and stuff.
Black Panther party. You know, the comic book hero came before the party.
By 3 months.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn. We both read the same IGN article.
No, I learned that in class this week.
Wow. I read the IGN article.
That's sick. If you don't want your second one, I'll drink it.
Yeah, I got a lot of work to do, so you can...
Let's go.
You can hop on that second one.
All right, let's get into the movie then.
You can't handle the truth.
She's gone from suck to blow.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
What's Michael B. Jordan's name in Apollo Creed?
Adonis.
Yeah. How sick of a name is that?
So I'm naming my firstborn and sixthborn Adonis. I'm going to start and close with Adonis Holland.
What if they're girls? Actually, that's kind of a hot girl.
Oh my god. Those are my children you're talking about, dude. Jesus.
Against fictional children.
Alright, I got some stats for you guys.
Fictional, the right word to use.
Black Panther made $192 million in its 3-day opening. It's a holiday weekend, so they do 4 days. I didn't get the 4 day because that's today, so they're not official. But that is the 4th biggest opening of all time.
Behind,
Star Wars, and Avengers.
oh, more than Titanic?
Oh, and Jurassic Park. So it's the 5th. I may have got that wrong.
Yeah, I think I saw 5th.
Titanic opened at like $100 and they just like maintained it for like months.
Do you
Same thing with Avatar. It just never dropped.
Do you see what still has legs? Greatest Showman. It's
Yeah.
now the
Oh,
highest grossing domestic original musical of all time.
Well, also, we're still in news, I guess. Jumanji is the second highest grossing Sony movie. That still has legs too. I just keep
Of all time?
second highest. Sony. Of
Behind
all
what?
time.
Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man?
One probably.
One made more than two, so.
Yeah. It currently has it's being Black Panther currently has a 97% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is the highest rated superhero movie of all time, tied with The Incredibles. And it's considered one of the best comic book movies ever made. So I have 2 questions. 1, why isn't there a White Panther? No, I'm kidding.
Or Yellow Panther.
Whatever. Why is it getting that praise? I guess I'm showing my hand a little early here, but do you think it's worthy of this?
No.
Either of you?
I think it's because it's different.
And
It's important.
Yeah, I get why it's making the money. The money makes sense to me. Because, our theater was packed. People were coming out in droves to see this, like, buying multiple tickets. But the praise it's getting seems, like, crazy to me. This isn't the movie that people are painting it as, I don't think.
I think it's warranted.
Wow. All right, we have a little argument later.
I don't know. Personally, this just feels a lot like Wonder Woman to me. The first 50 minutes I really liked. The third act I thought was borderline terrible.
Wow, I'm quite the opposite.
Yeah?
I thought this movie took forever to get going, and then once Killmonger really came out, then it just okay. The plot is finally.
I think it picked up as it went on.
It takes so long to get going here.
There's a lot of things I liked in the first 2 acts. And the third act was just. I don't know.
Mike, without giving character names,
oh my God.
Without getting actor names or spoiling the movie, give us a quick synopsis here.
Okay, for the record, for the last 2 months we've been doing Oscar movies where people's names are like
Jim
and Derek and Jeff. Kika does not ask me to do a plot summary. And now the main character's name is T-Challa. And now I have to do
T'Challa.
Come on.
Oh my gosh.
And
you don't know how many T'Challas? Get out more.
I guess not. Anyways, T'Challa, his father, spoiler alert, died in Civil War. So he is now taking over the throne of Black Panther. His old adversary.
You have no confidence. Screw it. Do it however you want.
I don't want to fuck. Anyways, so T'Challa takes over the throne, and Claw. So Captain Hook, Claw is like he blew up the
Death Star.
Wakanda. He blew up Wakanda like 25 years prior to this.
He stole vibranium from Wakanda.
Yeah. So they want his head.
Yeah.
And they have a chance of capturing him. So Black Panther, to show off that he's different than his father, is trying to hunt him down and catch him. Along the way, he bumps into Daka.
I'm looking at the names here. That's not one.
Eric Stevens?
Eric Killmonger?
His actual name is Najadik.
Okay. I was like, holy shit! That was nothing.
I don't want to do this.
Just do how you want to do it. This is a disaster.
Well, yeah.
Okay, fine. If you see the trailer, you know the story.
I'll restart.
No!
I don't want any more.
We're pushing on.
I was really hoping you were going to do this.
I know. All right. So I think this movie does like 3 things really well. 1, the cast is fucking incredible. Every single person is great. So much so that is Chadwick Boseman the worst part of this movie?
Yeah.
It's.
But he's not bad at all.
No, he's really good.
Yeah.
It's Michael B. Jordan, like Letitia Wright, Andy Serkis, Kahlua, Lupita Nyong'o, everyone else, and then Boseman. Well, then Forrest Whitaker, but fuck Forrest Whitaker. He's fucking terrible.
He was
I like Forrest Whitaker.
I hate Forrest Whitaker.
Why do you hate Forrest Whitaker?
He does the same thing in every
Rogue
movie.
One?
It was terrible.
This was literally his Rogue One character.
I know. I hate that character. But yeah, like, it's crazy that Chadwick Boseman is, like, easily, like, one of the quote-unquote worst parts of this movie.
I think it had more to do with writing, though. His character arc was not that good.
No. Even to the point where... this will be spoilers. The other 2 things. 1, world building. Wakanda's dope.
Oh my god, stunning. Yeah. I love it.
Doesn't make sense a lot of the time. Like,
I don't know how they get their money if no one knows that they have that vibranium.
Yeah, there's no trade or anything.
Yeah.
And, like, Kahlua is living in a wooden hut. But yet they have, like, skyscrapers in like, the downtown.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make a ton of sense. And, like, why do you kill to become the king? Like, it's still, like, super primitive, even though it's, like, super advanced.
You do.
But I just think it looked amazing.
Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes you look around and it looks like you're in Africa. The other times you look around and it looks like you're in New York City.
Right. But like, the downtown streets, still, like, grass. I thought that was really cool how it blended.
But yeah, it looks absolutely stunning.
Yeah. And then third thing, costume. This will be nominated for best costume, I think, get guaranteed come the Oscars next year.
And I think it'll be nominated for visual effects, too, for the way Wakanda looked. You don't think so with that?
No, there's some effects that are just way off.
Yeah, some CGI was
really wonky.
Where? I didn't see anything too terrible.
Like when his first fight against, I can't remember the character's name, but he's Man-Ape in the comics. That's probably racist.
It's an
M something.
Maboku?
Something like that. The white ape, the guy that, he's the 5th tribe.
Yeah.
When they, like, scan up the mountain to show, like, the big crowd that's watching, it looks terrible.
Yeah, it does.
Black Panther looks very rubbery at times. Like, when they're full. That's it for later. But yeah, like, some of the action scenes just, like, really wonky CGI.
Yeah, especially the end where that's...
We're not in spoilers.
Oh, okay. I won't say that.
You're good.
But yeah.
The costumes look sweet.
It's awesome.
I love the African heritage.
Yeah.
In our theater, too, we had a lot of people...
like, dressed up
in their traditional African
yeah, we probably saw it in the ideal crowd. Opening night, it was like 4 white people and the rest of
Gateway?
Yeah. Saw it at Gateway, yeah. What was your crowd like? Because you saw it on Monday.
Yeah, I saw it at Lennox. It was like third full, but it was a huge theater. Okay. And it was a normal crowd, I think.
Yeah.
We were about 11 to 1. What?
Black to white?
Yeah. Those were not only black.
I don't want to
It was cool.
I don't know what's going to be racist. I'm tiptoeing the line here. Because I might come down with something that's still racist in a bit.
Yeah, I mean, I might say some borderline racist stuff too during this, but it's not racist. I really did like the African heritage.
Oh yeah,
embracing it. Yeah.
It was done well.
And I'm going to review this movie from just my own perspective of just looking at this as a movie.
Yeah.
I will never understand how important this movie is to any young black kid out there, young black girl out there. Because we see ourselves represented in movies, box office, every single movie. So.
Oh, like Ryan Coogler, in the scene where Claw and Ross are having the interrogation, Ryan Coogler went up to Martin Freeman and Andy Serkis and said, "This is the first time I've ever filmed 2 white people in the same frame before."
Oh my God.
Like, how nuts is that? Like, the
That's
2
crazy.
movies he's done are like black-based. I mean, this one is too, obviously, but yeah. He himself has never had to do this before.
Are those the only 2 white people in the movie?
Yeah. I'm sure, like, there's, like, extras, but only 2 white people, yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Is there any, besides Sylvester Stallone, is there another white person in Greed?
I don't think so.
He fights an Irishman.
He fights a white guy. But yeah, I thought that was really
cool. Mm-hmm. If you haven't seen Fruitvale Station, you might as well say it now.
See everything this guy's ever done.
Yeah. This is his 3rd movie, right?
Yeah.
And Fruitvale Station was his first one. Came out in 2013. It was in my top 5 that year. And then 2 years later, he did Creed, also my top 5 this year. It's basically Rocky 7.
Yeah.
But it really gave a new breath to the whole series. And Michael B. Jordan stars in both of those.
And I think it's pretty clear that Coogler's got eyes for Michael B. Jordan in this movie. Because once he's on screen, then I think the movie really picks up.
Yeah.
without him kind of lacking. I didn't love the first 50 minutes.
Yeah, one of my thought process, which I'm not quite sure if I'm right or not, is Coogler that good, or is Michael B. Jordan just that good?
Michael B. Jordan is like one of my favorite actors now. I think he's solidified that. He's amazing.
I need more performance by him to start saying that. Yeah, he's so freaking good.
His presence on camera is just crazy.
It's electrifying.
The swagger he
he's so freaking cool.
It gets you so hyped.
He's great.
I didn't get much Coogler from this.
There was one scene.
It's casino scene?
The one-shot casino scene.
But Coogler is like awesome, like action, like with the Creed fight scene, and like handheld, like 16 millimeter, and you just can't do that with this.
The opening Oakland scene felt like Coogler.
Yeah,
a little bit, but enough.
Yeah, he just feels very out of his element. Like he doesn't do this stuff, and I think it kind of showed.
Yeah, I don't like him in this setting.
No, I thought the smaller fight scenes, like in the water, like for the throne, were much better than the train fight or like any or the car chase or anything like that.
Yeah, but in all honesty, I thought those fight scenes would be really, at first, I'm like, oh, he's just going to create us here, and it wasn't, they weren't shot as well.
No.
But because I think he's trying to make a very mainstream movie, and the fight scene in Creeds aren't, God, are they good.
Yeah.
Should we get into spoilers, or?
Hold on. Oh yeah, so we are now 4 days removed from this, and I don't really remember all that much, and I think that's a sign that...
I remember it. I thought you were going to like it more than this. I'm surprised.
So did I. But I don't know, like, maybe it's the expectations that other people put on it, that it's like some, like, people are calling it like up there with Dark Knight or Iron Man 1.
Yeah, it doesn't help.
No.
This is exactly what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Kinda. Like,
right, yeah.
When we were walking the movie theater and we were saying, what do you realistically think this is going to be? We were both pretty much dead.
Yeah, I just don't get why it's getting the ridiculous praise it's getting.
Doesn't deserve it.
No.
Is it in your top 5 superhero movies of all time?
No.
If you take out Incredibles, top 5 Marvel movies of all time?
No, I don't think it would be.
I don't think it is for me. It's probably right behind.
It's just like a really solid movie.
It's right by Thor probably for me, right? Ragnarok for like 4 or 5.
Yeah, like I get the representation love because I even thought it was cool to see just a like mostly black cast.
Yeah,
we've never seen anything like that. But like story wise and like just like craft wise, it's nothing like.
If you take all the glitz and glam of Rwanda. Wakanda. Feel like glitz and glamour on Wakanda and just the whole African heritage. If you just look at this as the skeleton that it is, the story is just the most generic cookie cutter story of all time.
Marvel movie, yeah. Which I always find entertaining, but it's nothing to write home about.
Yeah. So it doesn't deserve to be living up to that height.
Oh, and also another reason why Michael B. Jordan is great in this is because he's kind of right. That's what makes it going very good.
You kind of sympathize with him.
Yeah.
I wanted him to win the last fight. I legitimately wanted him to win.
He does go... We'll talk about it in a bit. He does go too far with it.
Right.
Yeah, like, and where he goes too far is so dumb.
Right.
It didn't feel like that character would do that.
But on principle, he is correct.
100% correct.
Like, he got a cheer. When he laid out his plan, he got a cheer from the crowd.
Yeah.
Which is kind of telling, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Well, how am I... That was the issue. T'Challa? Why am I supposed to like him? What in this movie makes me supposed to root for him?
He's supposed to be like morally like...
He's royalty.
He always just tries to do the right
some rich yuppie who couldn't even beat the guy when he had super strength and super speed.
Also...
Beat who?
No,
Jordan's character.
They drained him.
Oh, they drained him?
Yeah.
Also...
Still, he gets whooped.
He is not Superman. He is invincible in this movie. When he has his suit on...
Yeah.
There's no stakes at all. When
not only is he invincible, but it literally helps him to get hit.
The fact that it absorbs potential energy.
That's pretty cool.
First off, it should have been potential energy, not kinetic energy.
You're right.
That was upsetting me the whole entire movie, but that was cool.
No, cool concept, but like, at the end of the day,
it hurt the fighting scenes.
Yeah, just like for the first 10 seconds of the fight, just take gunshots, baby. Yeah. Like build it up. It's like
There's no possible way to lose.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It was like the Wonder Woman when she crosses her arm, all of a sudden everything blows up.
Yeah.
It kind of turned into that.
Right.
And like when everyone's charging him at the end, like what do they think's gonna happen? Like what are you gonna do to him? He has that suit on. You can't hurt him.
Don't they all like jump on top of it? And does it? They all like.
Oh, another bad CGI is those shields. Those look terrible. Kaluuya's like cloth.
Oh.
Those look really
Kalua
bad.
looked like he was a cutout.
The rhinos too, the huge rhinos.
Yeah, the rhinos look really bad.
Yeah. I don't look at CGI that close. I thought CGI was good, but...
Alright, we'll get into spoilers here. Alright, so... This is where the crowd kind of killed it for me. Because, at the end of the day, Michael B. Jordan's plan is, like, kill white people, and that like got a cheer. I was like, oh god. I was like, please, Black Panther, please come back into the movie and tell us why this is a bad plan, please. Did you get that sense at all?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. But I was kind of like,
I just like,
I guess that was kind of uncomfortable.
I mean, it's just kill the oppressors, which just happen to be white people. I don't think,
I just think if his...
It's a very heavy-handed message.
Yeah, it was super heavy-handed. If his plan just didn't go, like, as far as it did, if they weakened it back a little bit, then he's an even better villain. Because, Wakanda, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you could easily, like, save the world, basically, and you just sit in your corner doing absolutely nothing.
That's why I don't like T'Challa.
Well, I mean, he goes around on it, though.
Yeah.
I guess. After he gets thrown off a fucking cliff.
He's just doing what everyone else before him did.
Yeah. Also, in the Ancestral Plane, I think it was called, why is it that T'Challa's flashbacks, he's, like, in, like, this thing with, like, the trees and all the old Black Panthers, but Eric Killmonger is just a flashback in the apartment. Like,
where it's like half him as a kid, then half him grown up.
This, like, Killmonger going into the Ancestral Plane could have been him taking a nap and having a dream about, like, something that happened in the past. Like, his was so different from T'Challa's. It made no sense.
I was kind of hoping he would have a talk with T'Chaka. That's the and then like ask like, why did you kill like?
That's why I thought it was
why did you kill my dad? That's what I hoped.
That would have been a lot better.
I know.
But
also the opening. Do you guys like that? Like the history with the.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
I was cool with that.
I liked it, but then they repeated it like 6 more times throughout the movie.
They did.
So then just don't do it.
Yeah.
Because like
I like that it was Eric's dad talking to Eric and not T'Chaka talking to T'Challa.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I like the whole first 5 minutes. It all worked for me.
But like, if you don't have that flashback and that Wakanda's a mystery, like Black Panther drops down, takes out those dudes, whatever, like the opening scene, and then you just fly in and like you're like blown away by like what this place actually is, because it's a mystery the entire time. But if you have it right out the gate with that flashback, like it's like the mystery is just not even there anymore.
I guess that's true.
They just feed it to you.
But then how would they have tied back in that he was his cousin?
I think that gets laid out again afterwards.
Yeah. It does, but like, I don't know. I guess it would have been. Also, there would have been no foreshadowing.
It was long as shit.
It doesn't need that long. It could easily trim 40 minutes off this movie.
Oh my god, 40 minutes! I don't know about that.
25. Yeah. Oh, did you hear a Kendrick Lamar song during the movie?
Oh yeah.
Just one, right? During the chase scene?
I thought the soundtrack would be like...
Implemented.
Only 2 or 3 songs from the soundtrack were in there?
I heard 0.
I heard 1.
Well, there was one in the casino.
Okay, I didn't even hear that.
There was one... Well, it was like being played like in the casino, so it wasn't like...
Oh, okay. So failing in the background?
Yeah.
Kinda? There was one in the car chase. Yeah, I heard that.
I want to say there was another one, but I don't remember what it was.
There had to be, but I only heard one.
It was 3 max.
Yeah.
And there's 12 songs on the album?
Yeah, there's like 15.
And they're all new, correct?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
That's weird.
That's weird. Yeah, so what even is that album then?
It's just, I mean, the title of the album's music inspired by Black Panther, so it's not like Black Panther, the soundtrack.
Okay. So it's all like African heritage kind of stuff? Did you like it?
Not really.
What would you give it out of 10? What range you give it?
I didn't rate it, but I would probably give it around a high 6. That's low 6.
It's not good, because your other 2 Kendrick, your 3 Kendrick albums are all
they're all
high 9s.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't rate it, by the way.
Oh, we didn't rate it.
But we'll do that for spoilers. We're too far gone now. How good is Andy Serkis? Did you love Andy Serkis?
Yeah, he was really good. Yeah.
I thought maybe people wouldn't like him because he goes for it. Chews up every scene he's in.
From the first scene, like when he's like telling the guy like go tell him what happened, then he just shoots him.
Yeah. Oh, he's great, man. And I was so bummed when he got bounced. I think they could have done it where Claw's your villain in the first one and Killmonger's your villain in the second one. Because they didn't waste them, but you have 2 great villains right there, 2 great actors. I think you used both of them.
I was thinking that. I think that would have been cool. If Michael B. Jordan helped save the day maybe the first time, ends on a cliffhanger, literally when he gets thrown off the cliff. That's how the movie ends. Also, how weird is his weird rubber hand? It's so off-putting. It is weird, yeah. So off-putting. So he was in another movie? He was in Avengers Age of Ultron for like 30 seconds?
Yeah, 5 minutes.
Seems like a waste of Andy Serkis in the MCU.
I know. What are you going to do? He'll probably come back as a CGI guy at some point, I'm sure.
As
a different character, but yeah. And then...
As Snoke?
Yeah, Snoke in the MCU. Letitia Wright, who's the sister, I think is the best.
Yeah, she was
part of the movie.
You know, she's like 23.
She's the new babe. She's also British. So.
I thought she was like 15. She looked young.
Except for the part
she plays a 17-year-old in the Black Mirror episode, like a really young person. She could play young.
Except for the part where she says, "What are those?"
I loved it.
I hated that. I absolutely hated that.
I imagine most people hated it. Because that meme is like, what, 3 years old now?
The theater. Not only that, but like, why are you even like saying anything like...
I just love how she was just so against tradition. Like, she was wearing like a t-shirt at one point.
I liked her little labs. I usually don't like how like a lot of movies or TV shows make like labs or like these little like... Did you see, what's the show? Designated Survivor. Did you see the show at all? You know, like the room where...
It's a brutal show, for the record.
Yeah. You know the room where everyone like... What's the room? What's the name of the room I'm trying to think of?
Where everyone makes the decisions, the important decisions.
Like, I hate how like those are usually set up in movies.
Situation.
Yeah, I hate how those are usually set up in movies and TV shows, but like that one's really good.
Yeah.
No, she's playing Q from James Bond, just the gadget guy. And she's so good.
But there's like little like paintings in the background, like
there was really cool African art on the backgrounds during the one thing.
I like that a lot.
This movie looked great.
Yeah.
I guess maybe some bad CGI, but the production design was really good.
For me, it's Letitia Wright, Michael B. Jordan, and then Andy Serkis and Denai Guerrera, who plays his guard. I thought she was awesome. The bald lady.
She was really good.
She was really good. I think those were the best four.
I would have Michael B. above Letitia, but...
Yeah, I mean, they're 1-2 for me.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk Michael B. Jordan for a second. Best MCU villain of all time? For me, it is.
He's up there with, I think, Vulture, because both of them are right to an extent. I know you didn't like Spider-Man Homecoming, but...
I love Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
The only problem with that Homecoming is that car scene should have been so much better.
The car scene?
When Michael Keaton's driving.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about Homecoming.
Yeah.
It should have been so much more intense, and I don't know, that scene fell flat for me.
Yeah, I don't know.
But we're getting on a different subject here.
That you can justify as being right, I think goes a long way.
I was legitimately pulling for him.
Yeah, so yeah, he's definitely up there.
I mean, other than the Joker, any Jokers, I think this is my favorite villain in comic book history.
He's up there for me.
Yeah,
he's super good.
Really good.
And he's
how big is he too?
I know.
He's so
I saw a tweet that said Michael B. Jordan beat the weight room in preparation for this.
I love the little like brands that he has of every kill.
Yeah, every kill he has.
Yeah. And he's a Marine. His father got killed. How am I not supposed to? Yeah, went to MIT. How am I not supposed to be rooting for this guy? Yeah. This is American, baby.
And then
he kills Claw.
And then at the end, where he's like just a kid from Oakland, like believing in fairy tales, I was just like, oh my god.
I loved his death.
Okay.
He says join my ancestors on like in the ocean.
I'd rather be dead than be like.
That was a sick death, and that was a sick line. But the train fighting scene.
Oh, that was the worst
horrible.
That was the worst part of the movie for me.
So bad.
It was by far the worst fighting scene. Oh, it was so freaking dumb.
That was the worst part of the movie for me. Like
yeah.
Like the third act was. I thought the third act was brutal.
Like they fall 200 feet and
just
nothing happens.
Yeah.
And then they're just watching the train whiz by.
I'm sure it was a lot more than 200 feet.
It looked like it was massive.
They were falling for like 10 seconds.
Yeah. They drop Angela Bassett off at the tribe. You never see her again. Martin Freeman gets out of the plane. You never see him again.
Yeah.
Like, where the fuck do these people go?
Also, I didn't like that scene at all with him in the plane.
It was wasted. They just need him to like, something to do.
If you're nothing for him to do, just have him be like knocked out unconscious.
Yeah, because he's already on the fucking like table with a broken spine. Yeah. Just put him in an end credits scene. I mean, I love Martin Freeman, but like, there's nothing there.
Yeah.
But okay, let's go back to that fighting scene with the trade. It was brutal.
I also don't know how it went so fast from.
How did he stabbed him?
He just stabbed him.
Yeah,
stabbed him with a
T'Challa was like.
Why? Was it because you know how it was?
Well, the knife like flew in the air and then he like grabbed it and just.
Yeah, as it was fading in and out, he stabbed him.
But I just don't. I didn't see how it just turned so fast from Eric beating T'Challa to the other way around.
Yeah, no,
it was literally like 3 seconds then like.
Because the script needed it to happen.
Yeah. This was the minute that T'Challa fell down the waterfall. I was like, oh no, because no one thinks he's dead.
Yeah, you knew he was coming back.
How many times have you seen that? You know.
Yeah.
It was so generic. The only thing that was missing was a classic training scene in between the first fight to the second fight. And I would have just wanted to see that. Let's just build into the biggest trope of all time.
Why does the snow work the same way as the sand?
I think he just has to be covered. I don't think it matters what it is.
Oh, okay. I was like, this is fucking stupid.
Well, that's what it has to be.
I guess so. I don't know. And how quickly does Clue just give up? Like, he's on Killmonger's side for like 15 minutes?
Well, I think he has a tough decision to make because like he has to decide between like the tradition and like this new king that came in. Like,
I'm cool with Clue picking his side.
Yeah, but fucking stick to it, dude.
Yeah, I know.
He's so quick. Also, we were worried about the villain having the same costume and powers as.
Yeah.
I think they did it well with this.
It was
like
fun.
he earned it. You know,
Yeah.
he came. Yeah. This isn't like Ant-Man or Iron Man where the villain just goes nuts for no reason whatsoever. Like, he actually had motivation and stuff.
Yeah, it's so dumb. Michael B. Jordan won the king fair and square.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I liked how
He should be king.
I liked how Denai Guerrera, who's the guard, like. This is like, I have to protect this guy now. I can't just, this is my fucking job.
I don't know why he burned all those.
Well, he said when you overthrow governments, you try to.
Well, I mean, what if he had kids and like.
Yeah.
Well, no, I know.
And he was still king, and like.
When you overthrow governments, you wipe out the whole entire royal family. You know, you don't burn down a resource.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He should have killed the mom. Let's raise the stakes a little bit.
Well, no.
I want to see someone important die instead of Forrest Whitaker, who was in the movie for 5 minutes.
Lupita Nyong'o brings Shuri and the mom out like during that fight. How'd you feel about Forrest Gump? Forrest Whitaker being the guy.
Mufasa?
Yeah, Mufasa. No, the dude in the apartment.
I don't know why.
No, he looks nothing like him.
Yeah, no, except for the eye thing, which they kind of got right. But.
Apparently, he grew 5 inches from the age of 25 to 53. That was so short.
I know, he was so short.
How about Sterling K. Brown?
That's right.
Sterling K. Brown, yeah. That was fun.
He wasn't in it very much, but yeah.
I love him.
Who was he?
He was the uncle. He was Eric's dad.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he was good.
Mm-hmm.
I liked the Fifth Tribe guy. What was his name?
I mean, man-ape, but that's racist, so they changed it.
What was his actual name? Like Mboku? Where he had the joke, he's like, oh, we're vegetarians.
Oh, yeah, that was good. Okay, his name's Winston Duke. They're not saying what his character's name is.
I really liked him.
He was good.
Yeah, he was really cool.
Except for, I don't get why you ever switch sides. Like, what allegiance does he have?
He respected, like, he challenged, he lost, so he has to respect, like...
Well, yeah, Michael B. Jordan challenged him and won.
M'Baku. It's his first film.
I don't know.
Is he going to be in the next one?
He's in Infinity War.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of this is going to be on Wakanda, it looks like, from the trailers.
It's really hard for me to watch a superhero movie and not like the main superhero. And somehow this movie did that. This guy was a little bitch.
I didn't get that at all.
I liked him. He got outshined by like 9 other people.
Right.
He was a rich yuppie. Who didn't?
God, what is he supposed to do?
Who didn't deserve the throne?
What are you talking about?
He didn't deserve the throne.
He won the fight.
He lost the second fight.
I do think
he lost the fight.
He didn't die.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Good point, Doug.
He got thrown off freaking...
He didn't die.
You know what? It's till death or submission. He didn't do either one.
He should have broke his back and then threw him down a hole and watch him watch him climb the rope out of the hole.
Rises.
He really hates this guy.
There's so many things I liked about this movie, but the big thing I didn't like was I didn't like the actual Black Panther. And it was bad writing. It wasn't even bad acting.
No, the script's not great.
Script's not great.
No.
Coogler did not do a good job writing.
Did he write it?
He wrote it.
Yeah, not great. Kevin Feige said it's his favorite Marvel movie. Who's the producer of all these, and he wants Coogler to come back. Dude, all the MCU does is just bully the person that they have in front of them for the most part. Like Taika Waititi gets his humor in, but it's still a Marvel movie. Coogler gets
he gets his one shot in.
His one shot in.
The one shot was great.
That was a cool scene.
That was the best fight scene I've seen in a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
First time I ever saw like non-editing fights that aren't hyper-edited.
I'm sure it's hyper-edited to make it seem like it's one shot, but
no.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
He said it was one shot. I read an interview. 10 takes.
All right.
Tied a bunch of strings.
All right, I'll give it to you.
Maybe it's a Birdman thing, though. I can't believe Birdman didn't get editing nomination.
Yeah, that is nuts.
That's the biggest Oscar snub in history.
Worse than Boyhood? Not winning it?
It's not a snub.
Well, I guess, yeah.
No, yeah.
Not getting nominated is nuts.
Because it's the most talked about edited movie that I can remember in my time period. Once again.
And Return of the King, because it was quote-unquote poorly edited, but it won for best editing. Because it's so long. But
they somehow got under 4 hours.
So I guess we should score it now. Sorry for not doing that up top.
Do I have anything else to add?
I actually have a shit ton of no's I should check.
Stan Lee's cameo was
good.
One of his best cameos.
Yeah.
Who was he?
He grabs T'Challa's chips when T'Challa leaves.
Oh, okay. They got a reaction from the crowd. I was wondering why.
Yeah.
One of these jokes was terrible.
Yeah.
I actually like she called him a colonizer.
Yeah,
that was funny.
Yeah.
That joke actually landed.
No, I hit all my points. Doug, anything else to add?
Not that I can think of.
No, yeah, I was so surprised by the music. Because it's getting pimped for, like, it's probably the wrong word, but, like, it's really getting pushed as, like...
I want to hear Blast. Oh, we shot Lupita Nyong'o. She was good.
Really good.
She was really good.
I was happy she had something to do. It wasn't a Lois Lane thing where she's just Standing there.
How bad do they waste Amy Adams in all those movies? It's a fucking shame.
I don't think she cares, though.
No, she's getting paycheck.
She's getting that moolah.
Yeah, she's awesome.
It was nice to see her actually doing a role that's not CGI since 12 Years a Slave.
Oh, yeah. Jungle Book.
She's the African queen.
She's in some chess movies.
She's kind of typecasted into playing an African.
Where's she from?
Is she British?
Born in Mexico City. Citizenship in Kenya and Mexico.
Kenya.
She went to Yale for MFA.
Master of Fine Arts.
Master of Fine Arts.
That's sick, dude. Alright, scores. Mike, what do you got?
I gave Thor 7.5. This is as much of a joyride as Thor, but there's a lot of theatrical elements in here that Thor wouldn't have, so I'm going to also give this a 7.5. On par with Thor. Ragnarok. Keegan looks so sad over there.
No. I'm just trying to think. I'm bouncing between 7 and 7.5. I'm going to give it a 7. And a half. No. I'm going to give it a 7. I'm going to give it a 7. It's really solid. It's blowing my mind that it's getting this like best movie ever shit.
That's not deserving.
No, it's not. And I'm team everything should be at 100 on Rotten Tomatoes. But for some reason this 97 it irks me.
Because I almost want to give it a thumbs down. Because there's a lot of bad here.
No, yeah, it's not. It's nothing like.
So Cooler's 2 for 3? Because Cooler's 2 for 3 in my eyes.
Oh, 2 for 3.
2 for 3. It's not 3 for 3.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it's 3 for 3. It's a good movie.
No. But, like, you gotta give me a little bit more for me to go 3 for 3.
So you're saying 7 to 5 or 7.5 is a bad movie?
It's not a thumbs down for me, but I'm not gonna say it's 3 for 3.
Recommend it for sure.
I recommend if you see every Marvel movie, don't stop here. If you've yet to see a Marvel movie, just give me a movie that can get you interested.
Yeah, like, I'm not a big Marvel guy, and I like the movie a lot.
Yeah,
so.
see it in theaters.
Yeah, especially because this is gonna tie in a lot to the Avengers movie. So if you want to see,
I'm surprised
Avengers.
they didn't show the last Infinity Stone. It's probably in that meteor.
Oh, did you hear the last end credit scene was Bucky?
Yeah, I know.
Getting raised.
Yeah,
that's alright. What rating would you?
Recommend a thumbs up.
Oh yeah, I would never watch it again though.
I will.
Thumbs up. Recommend it. I can never see myself watching this movie again.
I will watch it again.
Probably give it like an 8.4, 8.5.
And your non-5s.
No, I like the 8.4.
Yeah, 8.4. I'm going with 8.4. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
So thumbs up.
There were a lot of things that I would have liked to seen that didn't happen. There were a lot of problems with the movie, but overall, I thought it was really good.
Recommend it.
Recommend it.
We'll watch it again.
I'd probably watch it again. Yeah.
Yeah, cool beans. Dougie, I've heard about your ridiculous watch list this week. It's been talked about all on the streets.
It's been a huge
I've seen tweets about it
throughout Columbus.
There's a religion started about it. It's getting wild.
Articles everywhere.
I made one comment, and I'm kidding.
So what did you watch this week?
All right. So I watched. So there's like so many movies that like will be on TV, and I was like, I haven't seen that movie. Like, how have you not seen that movie? Like.
You're a fucking idiot, dude. I'm like Jason. I'm the fucking man.
I don't do that.
No, it's like Garrett.
It's more Alex and Garrett.
Yeah. So I saw The Godfather. Loved it.
Everyone enjoys The Godfather, but Keegan.
But me. I'm in the 1%. I'm a rich bitch, and I don't like The Godfather.
I saw the second Godfather. Loved it. Not as much, but loved it.
I think I'm the other way.
See,
it's still shit.
You want to something funny?
Slightly better.
I said I love The Godfather, but I bought 1 and 2 at the same time.
Yeah.
I've yet to watch 2, and it's been 9 months.
Watch 2.
I want to see it.
I'm going to see it.
More than I like Brando. I like Michael more than I like Vito.
I agree, but I think they're both really, really good.
I mean, I think it's a perfect movie. I think they're both perfect movies. I just don't like them at all.
But you hate gangster films.
Yes. And I think it's boring as fuck.
Segue to another one of Ryan's movies.
If you told... Oh, okay. If you told me The Godfather 1 and 2 were both 72 hours long, I'd be like, yeah, it makes sense.
I guess there's an epic cut where it's like... What did Harrison say? 14
like
hours?
7 hours.
It's all 3 of the movies.
I'd rather kick my own
No,
ass.
it was...
Oh, just 1 and 2?
I think it was the first 2, and it was like 7 or 8 hours.
It goes chronological order. And it adds in all the extended editions.
All the deleted scenes and everything.
And I guess Coppola helped make it, and it's like
take a crowbar to my knee.
It's the longest thing on earth, I guess.
I'm sorry for raining in your parade. Go ahead.
Sorry, there's no wizards in this movie.
They're both probably in my top 10 of all time.
Wow.
Godfather?
Yeah.
I got a top 25. I enjoy it.
It's my bottom 1,000.
I don't think you've even seen 1,000 movies.
I saw Goodfellas. Of course,
like it more. Still don't like it.
I didn't like it as much as The Godfathers, but I still liked it.
Talking about pretty one-shots.
Maybe the best ever.
I get aroused.
I think if I watch that movie again, I will like it, but I'm like 0 for 3 on it. But for some reason, Like, I want to go back and watch Goodfellas. I do not want to go back and watch The Godfather.
Well, it's not so much of a grind.
It's pretty long.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is pretty long.
But Godfather kind of feels...
Also,
Godfather feels long. I'm not denying that.
And spoilers for a 90-year-old movie. I hate how he just kind of gets away with it. I guess that's real. It's real life, but that's why I hate Wolf of Wall Street, too. Nothing bad happens to these people, really. It just upsets me on a human level.
Yeah. And I know a lot of people that start doing cocaine because of Wolf of Wall Street. I'm being honest.
I know. Everyone loves Jordan Belfort. The guy's a fucking piece of shit. That's the whole point of the
Don't
movie.
do cocaine. Public service announcement.
If you want Nate Bull, you know where to go.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, and like Scorsese said, like the whole point was to show like how big of dirtbags those guys are. No, it's not.
He paints them like the best way.
Yeah.
These guys are fucking superheroes by the end of the fucking movie.
Also, the best laughing scene in movie history.
Yes.
Do you agree?
Yes, because he does not know how to laugh, and he looks like a fucking clown.
So funny, really.
Wait,
oh,
he's like
when Joe Pesci's telling his story.
Joe Pesci is the best part of any movie he's in.
Yeah.
I love Joe Pesci in that movie.
Talking about actually chewing up scenes, he chews up all those scenes.
God, he owns it. I haven't seen him in a movie since like Home Alone 2. What the fuck's he doing?
He's retired, but he's coming back off The Irishman.
Okay.
When he won his Academy Award for The Goodfellas, he just walked up there and said thank you and walked off the stage.
Oh, I thought that was Hitchcock for his.
I think both.
Both.
Like the Achievement Award, Hitchcock just said thank you, walked off the
That's
stage.
so Pesci. I want to be in the guy's skin.
Let's get him out of here.
Hey, Joe, if you're listening to this, hit me up.
Alright, so I also saw The Shawshank Redemption.
Number 4 movie of all time for me.
Would Shawshank get made today? Is it too much of a tall tale for people to actually buy into it?
That's a good question.
I love it. I think everyone loves it. But
yeah, it means IMDb's number 1 movie of all time.
Which, I guess it's fair.
Yeah, it's my favorite Lord of the Rings movie ever. So, yeah, I love it.
Are Lord of the Rings all your top 3?
1, 2, 3, yeah.
In
changing order every time I watch it.
I don't have Shawshank that high for me.
Oh,
I have it top.
I think this
I
is
have it top 40, top 30, top 20.
Top 2?
I probably top 30.
Okay,
it's not my top 20 flick chart. It's like my top 20. But yeah,
I think there's no issue with this movie whatsoever, and it's highly entertaining. Whereas Godfather, I think, is a fucking slog.
It is really entertaining.
How long is Shawshank? It's decently long, though.
2:15?
Yeah.
Okay.
So just over 2 hours,
not terribly
maybe?
long, yeah.
But yeah, it's very. It pissed me off. They don't.
Freeman's never been better.
Yeah.
Tim Robbins has never been better.
Yeah, he was good.
Well, obviously.
Yeah, I couldn't name another
Also,
reason.
you said the best villain in a comic movie. The best villain, period, I think, is the Warden in this movie. There's no bigger scumbag in the world than this guy that just steals a dude's freedom from him. The worst.
And money.
Man, I love it. It's great. 94 will be a tough year when we do our. We're not doing 94. Want to do it right now?
Yeah, all right.
Best movie from 94. 3, 2, 1.
Pulp.
Shawshank. It's so fucking close.
2?
Pulp's better.
Pulp.
I got Forrest Gump.
No.
And then I have Shawshank.
It's by a hair.
No, Pulp. Then I have Lion King.
Yeah, I would say Pulp.
And then I have
Shawshank.
Shawshank.
It's like Lord of the Rings, Shawshank. I like Inglourious more than Pulp.
I got
Pulp. 5?
Pulp's top 5 for me, all time.
Pulp's top 5 for me, too.
Yeah.
No, it's 6. Sorry. I was going to say, me too.
We're
but
gonna
it's
burn
6.
you
But
at the
it's
stake.
It's right there. It's so fucking close. That year's unreal. And the wrong movie won. I think we can both agree.
What movie won?
Forrest Gump won.
Yeah.
Wrong movie won.
Was Pulp nominated?
Pulp was nominated. It won Best Original Screenplay, which usually Best Original Screenplay, if you look back, compared to Best Picture, Original Screenplay should have won. And this year when Get Out wins, you're going to look back 4 or 5 years from now and be like, yeah, Get Out probably should have won.
Yeah. Continue, Doug.
All right. Next one, The Truman Show.
Wait, which one did you just say?
Oh,
you're just touching Shawshank.
Next one, The Truman Show.
Another Best Original Screenplay winner from 98.
Yeah, the movie's amazing and proof that Jim Carrey should have done more of this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
He was in his prime.
I'm not a big Jim Carrey fan at all.
He's my favorite comedian actor of all time.
I'm not a big Jim Carrey fan, but I liked him a lot in this movie.
So good.
I'm a big Jim Carrey fan, and
watched it
he's
in theology
also very
class
good
in
in this
high
class.
I think this might be the best storyline in any movie ever, but I think there's a lot of plot holes as far as him escaping.
A fuck ton of plot holes.
There's 2 people watching the cameras, and if the show's really profiting as much as a country is, which is what they say at one point, then you're gonna have more than 2 people watching the cameras, and he's not gonna escape. Yeah. But I mean, I thought it was a really good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Fascinating idea, obviously.
Yeah. Yes.
But yeah, Jim Carrey's only movie he's been better in is Eternal Sunshine.
Yes.
It's a great original screenplay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Funny, sad.
Yeah, very sad.
Mm-hmm. Where'd you watch it on?
Netflix.
Netflix. It's on Netflix.
Yeah. I'm watching that for class this week, I think. His life is over. Once he leaves that bubble, he's done.
He can never
He
recover
might kill
from that.
himself. Like,
You think?
yeah. Dude, the dude's never been in this world before, and he is the most known person on the planet. Like, he will never have a
He's gonna be a celebrity.
To a terrible extent.
Yeah.
Like, child actors times 1 trillion.
Yeah.
Like, he's gonna be so fucked up.
He's gonna do so
when he gets out,
He's gonna do so much cocaine.
and he's my hero.
I'm gonna start doing cocaine now because of the Truman Show.
I love the
Edit
line
that out.
where he's just like, and if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Yep. So good.
All right, the next one, City of God.
Haven't seen it. Been on the list for like 3 years now. Haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Really, really, really good.
Super good. Reminds me a lot of The Godfather, and I think this is better. City of God. I think you'd really like it though.
Yeah, it's a different take on it. It's
fun.
It's more real. It's more.
I don't know why it's fun, but yeah,
it's not really
not fun, but it's
in Portuguese, right?
Yeah, it takes place in Brazil
yeah.
in the Portuguese language. Super good.
Yeah, it's about like gangs and violence and power and all that
children.
stuff.
But all the children
There's
actors in it are nuts.
Oh, I heard they're actually like people from like
the slums.
Yeah.
From the City of God. One person actually got arrested for murdering somebody.
I saw that. Yeah,
Later,
crazy.
after it?
Yeah.
Like last year when he was like 30.
There's just some crazy scenes in there with,
it makes
with
you
like
never...
kids that are like under 10 years old that are like holding guns or like getting killed. Like it's just
makes you never want to go Brazil.
Yeah.
And it makes me terrible for Brazil. But
it's crazy. Next one, Ex Machina. Last one actually, Ex Machina.
It's my favorite movie of 2015.
And it's a good segue to
and
mention.
Yeah, and we were reviewing that this week.
We're doing a rewind for Ex Machina.
Yeah, Alex Garland, the director, Annihilation comes out on Friday, and that's his
next movie since then. I got to see it, but Ryan loved it, right?
I loved it a lot.
So good, dude.
Yeah, it was.
There's 3 people in the cast.
Yeah, I know.
Gleason, Vikander, Oscar Isaac.
Yeah.
And all of them are fucking incredible.
All of them are fairly unknown at that point. Oscar Isaac had Inside Llewyn Davis, but besides that...
Yeah.
Yeah, and all I'd seen of Isaac was Inside Llewyn Davis, and...
Star Wars.
The characters... I've never seen Star Wars. And he was completely different from his character in Inside Llewyn Davis.
He's so good. He's such an asshole.
My favorite line in the movie, this isn't going to spoil anything, but when he's just like, fucking unreal.
No, the best is the dance scene.
Oh, that's
so
the best.
It's amazing, yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
You're good.
Really, really, really good movie, though.
Yeah. Mike was plugging his ears.
Oh, you watched Before Sunrise, because I watched it with you.
I did watch Before Sunrise.
Watch Before Sunrise this week.
Yeah.
After I gave a shout out last week.
Nice.
It still lives up.
Excellent film.
Me and Ryan also watched My Life as Zucchini.
Oh, we did.
Last week, too.
I forgot about that.
It's French.
It's French.
French animated movie.
What was that on?
It's on Netflix. It was nominated for Best Animated Movie last year at the Academy Awards. Good.
It was really good.
It's only 1:05.
Yeah, short.
Hour 5. It's only an hour 5. It's super good.
Yeah, it looked really good. I hate that art style, though. I want to
clay
throw
animation?
up. Yeah. But it's like gross.
You don't really... I don't know. It's not that bad.
I love how
know
long
what you mean, but like...
I love how long the arms are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
But yeah, like super sad. I don't know how much kids would actually like that movie. Wouldn't you agree with that?
It's very sad.
Like,
oh yeah, I've heard it's miserable.
I don't know how much is a kids movie.
Yeah.
But
what is it, like PG?
It's PG. Oh yeah, like it's just heavy topics.
Yeah.
But yeah, and the weirdest post-credit scene I've really seen.
You stuck around for it.
We didn't. And then E2's like, I was Xing out of my browser, and there was a post-credit scene. And we watched it. I'm like, that's odd.
Did it add anything?
No.
Not really.
E2 took way more out of it than I did, but it was just like pseudo-intellect. Michael E2. And did I do anything else? No, I didn't. I'm going to watch all Academy Award nominated shorts this week. I will do that.
At Gateway?
I'm not going to be able to watch mine tomorrow. Sorry, Keegan.
Are you going to Gateway to do that?
Yeah. I'm not doing shit this weekend, so. They're super good, though. If you always, that sounds interesting to you, go see it. You see all 5 movies in like 2 hours. They're always super deep, super well done.
It's like 10 movies, no? 15 movies, right?
They break up into animated, short doc, and short live action.
So I'm right.
No, there's 3 different movies. So you see best animated,
But how many things get nominated?
5.
You see 15. You see the 15 animated short movie. Yeah, thank you.
What? No. I'm right here. You're not.
You see 5 docs.
Yeah, okay.
You see 5 animated.
Okay, but those have different show times.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you buy a ticket to see best animated shorts, and then you go and sit down and you see all the best animated shorts. Now, the shorts are really short, so they usually throw in like 3 or 4 more go-ins from that year.
Oh, okay. Which ones you gonna watch the shorts?
I watch all 3. I never see the short docs. It doesn't hang around in theaters very long. I never got to see it, but short animated is one of my highlights of my year.
The penis movie was really good.
It was just moving.
What's it called?
Prologue.
I was going to save you from calling it the penis movie and being really good.
Yeah. Yeah. Best animated short 2015. I've bought it. And
sick.
Did that win?
It's probably on YouTube.
no,
the Prologue
it
won?
didn't. Stutter won. No, wait. The Chinese bear movie won that one. Stutter won live action that year. Shock is the
That's the Albanian one.
Albanian live action short from that year. That's
That
why I
was
originally
excellent.
bought it. It's like 20 minutes long. That might be on Netflix or not Netflix, YouTube. Watch that. Shock.
I started Altered Carbon, which is the cyberpunk show on Netflix. It's fine. It hasn't really grasped me yet, but the world is sick. It's like Blade Runner. It's like neon everywhere and overpopulations and random Asian influence and stuff. So I'll probably finish that this week. And then I watched French film Holy Motors. I hated it leaving it, but we watched it for class. And after class, I love it. It's like amazing how much details in there that you just don't get. It's like, because I'm not familiar with the director, but he puts like so much of himself into it, like his old movies and stuff. And once you actually learn about that and like how, like it's like a argument between digital life and film, and like you don't get that at all when you first watch it, but like once you pick up on that stuff, it's like, holy shit, this is sick. So I would recommend it if you take it for a class. Otherwise, probably don't watch it because it's not very good if you watch it in that sense. But yeah, this week I'll be watching Annihilation from Alex Garland.
Yeah, I'll probably see that too.
Yeah.
Apparently it's really good.
Yes, I can't wait. It's gonna be my number one this year. Write it down, chisel and stone.
Yeah, I've already. We know. You are so predictable.
Anything else from you guys?
Nah. Oh wait, Ryan. How about you? Ryan reviews albums.
Yeah.
How about you give us your top 5 albums of 2017? You got it off the top of your head?
Jeez.
100% on the spot. Or just say some albums that stuck out to you.
All right. So number one was Brockhampton, Saturation 2. Brockhampton's a new rap group coming out of Texas, California.
Wow.
They met on
Texas or California?
I think they're from Texas, but they're in California now. I don't know. They met online on like some rap forum.
I thought it was Kanye's subreddit.
It was
Kanye West subreddit.
It's a Kanye like
rap forum.
Yeah, it's
kind of
something
sick.
different.
Still sick.
And they made a mixtape in 2016, and they came back in 2017 with 3 different albums. And the second one I thought was the best. Third one was top 10. I forget which one it was. But Saturation 2 was my number 1 album of the year. Number 2 was Damn by Kendrick Lamar.
Damn.
It's not by far. It's probably my lowest rated Kendrick Lamar album ever.
But you're not including Black Panther in this.
No, because that was from this year. This is from 20.
I know, but like as far as lowest rated Kendrick Lamar.
Oh yeah. No.
That's like me and Hateful Eight. It's my lowest rated Tarantino, but it's still like super good. No, I mean, saying like saying lowest rated makes no sense, but I get you. I feel you.
3 was Flower Boy by Tyler the Creator, which was a nice change of pace from him. He came out on the album as either gay or bisexual, I'm not sure, but it was a very deep and very good, very sonically pleasing album. Nice instrumentation.
Did you forget what he came out as, or does he leave it up for interpretation?
No, I mean, he just says that he's like done stuff with guys, like, so I mean, he doesn't really say like I'm gay or like.
Isn't that what Frank Ocean did in his other album too?
He's just straight up gay, isn't he?
Frank Ocean's bi.
I think he's bi.
Oh.
No, whatever.
I don't know.
We'll cut that.
But yeah, really, really, really good album.
That's cool. So the whole theme is him exploring sexuality?
Yeah, it's just like, it's
called Call Me By Your Name. Great album.
Number 4 was Freudian by Daniel Caesar, which is like a neo-soul R&B album. Daniel Caesar's a Canadian R&B singer. I think this was his first album? I don't know. But this first album I've ever heard from him. Beautiful voice, nice instrumentals, touching lyrics. Beautiful album. Number 5 is Antisocialites by Always, and they're like a dream pop indie rock band.
Huh.
And that's my top 5 of 2017.
Dream pop indie rock band.
Yeah.
If you had to give an album that you'd recommend that you think that people would enjoy, that maybe people don't listen to from last year, is there one album in your head that you think would be like,
oh, man.
I'm putting on the spot here.
Oh, jeez.
While you have time to think, my number 1 album from last year was 2003's Take Off Your Pants and Jacket by Blink-182. I haven't heard any songs of any of those albums, I don't think.
You've probably heard a song of Damn.
Maybe a song of Damn.
You've probably heard Humble.
I don't know.
Sit Down. Be humble.
I only thing I listened to was Dan.
I also hate that song.
And as far as Kendrick Lamar goes, it wasn't. I don't know. I like To Pimp a Butterfly better, but once again,
Yeah.
I don't listen to albums. I don't listen to rap albums, but
What was Kanye? Not Kanye's. Jay-Z's.
That was number 13 on my list. I have the list right here.
it was like 412.
444.
That still N-word.
What?
Still.
Still.
Story of OJ.
Story of OJ is so good. That have you seen the music video?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Music video is
it's
amazing.
amazing.
Best music video of the year.
It's you watch it.
You've never heard the song?
No.
Really good song. Also,
Song's sick.
Best music video of the year.
Music video unreal. It's like 30s cartoon, black and white.
Yeah,
it's so good.
It's excellent.
Ryan, you're seeing Call By Your Name this week, though, right?
I am seeing Call Me By Your Name this week. I'm probably gonna see another one. I have a Regal gift card along with my AMC gift card, so I gotta use those up before Oscar season. So I'm gonna see Call Me By Your Name.
You've already heard the Sufjan Stevens songs, though, in the
I have.
albums, too, right?
And they're alright. I like them.
I didn't really like them the first time, but
Yeah, I remember I told you the first time I listened to them, like, yeah, like it's pretty good, and you're like, yeah, it's alright.
I listened to Mystery of Love, and I dogged
and then
it.
you warmed
now
up
I
to
feel
it.
like what?
He warmed up to it later.
Oh, no, I freaking love it now.
That's
but
my shower song now. Every time I'm in the shower.
It's different when you see the context of the movie, though. I've always had a love-hate with Sufjan, too.
Oh my god.
But yeah.
We sign off?
Yeah, we can sign off.
Alright, thanks guys for listening. Follow us on Twitter at movie_rebrew. Instagram, Mike, you suck at this. Movie_rebrew, Untapped movie_rebrew. Follow us on, or subscribe on iTunes, SoundCloud, and YouTube. Leave a comment, leave a review. Follow me at Cash Money Keegan, Mike at _Ogilby, Doug at
RP McDermott.
RP McDermott. Where's the D at? There's no Doug in there?
What?
Thanks guys for listening. We'll see you next week for our Oscar predictions with Mike's brother Chuck. He'll be back on. Peace!
Later!
No, I love you this time, huh?
I love ya!
Sometime you exploded, drop a few lines. When I catch you through the static, I wish goodbye. What a classic. Millennial girl in love once a year. When it comes, she disappears. Maybe she'll stay.